There's still quite a bit of litter around, and it's nice if that can not be there. You know, it's an absolute pain if you walk down the street and there's vomit on the street. I'm a dog owner, and you can imagine that's not an attractive proposition.
I would just like the rubbish to be removed from Sunbury Avenue to make it tidier, because it used to have nice gardens.
The traffic calming measures have forced more and more heavy goods vehicles down the back lanes, which should be places of safety for kids to play and people to walk down.
For children, I think such today is the weekend. Yeah. I like to find a good place for my child to play with other children.
There are issues with noise from housing and multiple occupation.
The biggest practical issue is noise, I mean that's partly architectural. I would say that the townside flats really don't lend themselves to kind of one group of people who live more of a nighttime life, and people like my wife and I.
Parking is a nightmare.
There are now double yellow lines in our back lane, which means that anybody coming to do repair work on the house can't actually park their van in the back lane without committing an offence.
We've got 4 cars in our house, and we're only like one parking permit for 4 cars. So we have to try and jam all the cars in the back. But it'd be better if the residents' permits, because the residents are allowed 3 permits per house, the students can only get 1, even though we're residents as well. So it'd be better if there was some kind of leniency for students, I think.
I just like a bit more flexibility where we can park in Jesmond, really.
I reckon a few more pubs would definitely improve the area. One or 2 more in this area, rather than the posh bars.
I would like to see bars in Jesmond having a later licence, because after 11 o'clock there's just nothing going on. So if that could change, that would be brilliant.
Because established people are much smaller in the minority, you don't really build up so many relationships with people in the street.
We need to find a way of the local community and the students living together. One of the problems that happens, and this is often with student houses but often with other houses in multiple occupancy, is that there are wheelie bins left in the back lane.
Basic things like the state of our back lanes, they're absolutely appalling.
If I'm coming home late at night and here in Jesmond, and there's a group of people, young people, obviously enjoying themselves or whatever, I have no sense of intimidation or threat. You know, I'm comfortable with that.
Nowhere's perfect, but on balance I think this is about as good as it gets.